Hello, Amusement Park Portal. Here we are at Kings Island Amusement Park in Cincinnati, Ohio for the 2023 Coaster Stock event, where enthusiasts from around the world gather to eat some food, ride some rides, visit, go to some behind the scene tours, and just have a great time. So, why don't you come in and join us?
Okay, here we are at the Beast waiting for the behind-the-scenes tour. As you can see, there's quite a few enthusiasts lined up to check out behind-the-scenes action over here at the Beast. So let's go see what's behind this fence. Okay, here we are walking behind the Beast. As you can see, this is the normal line right here for the Beast and the station house up here. And we have the Slaughterhouse, which is open during their Halloween event in October. I think during the weekends in October and some weekends in September, I believe, as well. But just behind the Slaughterhouse over here, we're walking, and we have the lift hill for the Beast. This is the first of two lift hills that the Beast has. You can see it going up at this moment. I apologize for the bouncing. My gimbal broke, so I'm using a handheld thing right now, and it's not as good as the gimbal. So yeah, this is what the Beast lift hill looks like from the ground behind the station. I gotta get out of the way. We got a vehicle coming through here. And there's the final brake run for the Beast. Wave to everybody. All right, let's go check out some more. This is the lift motor for the second lift hill.
Hi, this is Dan from Indiana, coming at you from coasterstock live at Kings Island. I am at the base of the second hill of the Beast. Just take a listen.
Over here you can see the, well, I guess this would be the second tunnel of the ride. Like I said, this is a section where you go through and you go around, you pick up a bunch of speed before hitting the second lift hill. So this is what the outside of the tunnel looks like, deep in the woods. One thing that really stands out about doing this behind the scenes tour of the Beast is just how sprawling this coaster actually is. It covers a lot of acreage. I mean, I'm walking, I don't see any of the coaster right now, but I got it behind me, way back there. I got it way up here in front of me, to my left, to my right. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's crazy how much room this coaster takes up. A lot of land. All right, here we go into one of my favorite parts of the ride is the double helix. We're gonna go down inside the helix in here and see what it looks like. Okay, we are inside the helix of the Beast. I can hear a train coming right now, right up the lift. And after the lift, it'll drop down right into this double helix. Here it comes. For our dinner tonight, I stopped by Enriques. It's kind of one of the newly themed restaurants over here at Kings Island. It is on the dining plan. I was able to get the steak burrito, but just, I don't know, almost everything is in it. It's got all kinds of toppings and stuff in there, but it looks pretty good. And let me say though, this thing is huge. I mean, here's my hand. I mean, look at this thing. It is mammoth. This got to weigh over a pound. I mean, it's big. So I'm going to dive into this and I'll let you know how it is. All right, I had to throw in the towel. That's a lot of food. I could not finish the burrito. Not another bite. This is a huge portion. It's actually plenty of food for 2 people. So I highly recommend, if you have the dining plan and you're looking to feed 2 people, get the burrito. I mean, this thing is huge. It's enough, like I said, definitely enough to feed 2 people. I couldn't even finish it, and I usually have a pretty big appetite, but I ate maybe a little over half, 3/4, and I am absolutely stuffed. And it was pretty tasty. There's a lot of different flavors. They had like lime rice, they have beans and all the vegetables, cheese. They have different kinds of salsa, hot, mild, you know, and they had a guacamole, I think, in there too. But excellent choice if you have the dining plan at Enriques at Kings Island. I may be stuffed from the burrito, but there's always room for blue ice cream. Oh man, this is like my favorite. Well, that was quick. Earlier we came over here and they were doing some work on Soul Spin, and well, just like that, we got seats on it. There were no seats on earlier when we came over here, but well, here they are. So that went together pretty quick. Looks pretty cool. I can't wait to ride this. I really like the colors, and if you've ever been on one of these Endeavor rides before, they're pretty fun. They're kind of reminiscent of the old Huss like Enterprise type rides back in the day. So looking forward to riding Soul Spin here. Alright, up here in the Eiffel Tower you can get a great view of the new area, the Adventure Port here at Kings Island, and they're currently testing the barrel ride. For some reason the name of it's just escaping me at the moment, but the Soul Spin, I know that one. The barrel ride I'm trying to remember the name of, but they are testing it right now with half the barrels on it. Yeah, the other barrels are actually sitting on the ground. You probably can't see it in here, I can't zoom in, but they're over there by the base of the lift of Orion. So pretty cool. That ride shouldn't take as long to put up as a lot of other rides, so hopefully that'll be up and going pretty soon. You can also see some of the theming back here. They got some broken up track. Looks like maybe minecart track perhaps. And the queue line is coming together as well. They got like bamboo railings through here and some kind of little like water tower through the back there. So looking good. Alright, since our last visit a few weeks ago, they have finished up the VIP lounge. As you can see, we got all kinds of outdoor furniture out there, umbrellas to keep you in the shade. This cool looking sign right here. And snacks, and they're supposed to have water. Yeah, there's water over there as well. So, looks pretty cool. This is the Kings Island VIP lounge. Here we are at the Hotel St. Michael entrance. Right over here, we're going to go on a behind-the-scenes lights-on tour of this haunted attraction. Again, this attraction is only open during Halloween weekends, or the Halloween event that they have here through September and October. So let's go check out inside with the lights on. All right, here we are. We're going to enter the hotel through the boiler room.
I heard the scare actors in here.
Oh.
Yep.
And you can kind of see up top there the old projectors for the movie theater.
This is just where you would hide it.
All right, a bunch of sheets. I assume this is the laundry room. It's like the elevator shafts.
Well, I mean, they did, but, you know, like, they did a lot of classic ones. That's why they this is where the old 40th.
Yeah, you can actually see they have some seating from the old 4D theater left up there. Sorry.
I'm out of crazy. Especially gone though, but see, still are still here. That's crazy to see.
You see the old seats. I'm not surprised it's still in here, but yeah, this is the old 4D theater.
I guess they could probably cut it.
Still seats.
I have birds. We're gonna do it. Help.
Hallway behind the hallway. Looking in. This is like an access hallway back here for the scare actors. They can pop out through these windows and doors. Yes, sir. Drop it down.
Right, that's a pretty common thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Everyone sees them off. They want to do like you know.
Uh-oh.
I'm no detective, but something happened here.
Ain't wet at all. Yeah.
Wow. Not sure exactly what happened in here, but it doesn't look good.
They should wash those. Oh boy. Somebody had a problem. They call the house amazing. But you know, like the back of the house had a problem. Yeah.
Alright, looks like we're coming out by the registration. And I see a shiny Easter egg right here. From The Shining. And that's it. That's the Hotel St. Michael here at Kings Island. Make sure you come back during Halloween. You can check it with the lights off. And they'll actually have actors in there scaring you and that. So that's it. That's it for our behind the scenes look at the St. Michael Hotel here at Kings Island. Hope you enjoyed it. Here we are at the new Grain and Grill restaurant at Kings Island on International Street, and well, with the Brussels sprouts, the what is that, Greek lemon steak or beef, and you get a piece of pita bread. It looks good, however, the portion is quite small. I mean, you can see the size of my fork. It really, yeah, it's not very good size portion, but I'll dig in and I'll let you know how it tastes.
It's $200.
All right, just finished our meal here at Grain and Grill at Kings Island, and it was meh. I mean, the portion was really small. The beef was pretty dry. The bread was good, and the Brussels sprouts were decent. But the entree, like I said, it was a very small portion, and it was dry. It wasn't very good. So maybe next time we'll try something else like the chicken, something like that. But as far as the beef goes, that's a no-go for me again. That's it here from Grain and Grill. Over at the Classic Racer Coaster at Kings Island, and we're about to go on a behind the scenes tour. Not only that, but Orient over here as well. So let's go. Alright, here we are walking along the access road next to the Racer, which just received a bunch of new track work over the last couple seasons. Take a good look at the track right here. Lots of new track work on there. And we are behind the scenes right here, so we also have the Wood Coaster Workshop right here as well, where they work on the park's coasters in the off-season. They do a lot of work here in this park on the wooden coasters, all in-house, unlike most other parks. Alright, interesting part of the Racer right here are the up-stops. Usually on like colder weather days, you know, when they first started up in the morning until it gets warmed up, you know, it has the possibility of back, you know, rolling back. So they have these up stops up here, as you can see, on both sides. They're just basically a chain and some teeth up there in case the train doesn't quite make it over the hill. They'll have it stop right there, and then they can winch it over the rest of the way. right, we're coming up to one of my favorite parts of this behind the scene tour. It's what I call the crotch of the roller coaster. But this is where the two sides separate. The red and the blue, you can see them coming right now. And there they separate. One goes right, one goes left. Over here near the front entrance of the park, we have a place called Kings Island Collections Store. And it just so happens, when you come inside here, they have a lot of retro throwback stuff that you can buy, like the Kings Island retro logo, the bat. But they still have a little bit of 50th celebration, 50th anniversary celebration stuff available. Not a whole lot though, however. I mean, they got some stuff along the back wall here, but that's about it. They don't have a whole lot. So if you're in the market for any 50th anniversary stuff, this is the place to go. It's Kings Island Collections right near the front gate. So they have some sweatshirts, some pillows, looks like some drink holders, or I don't know what you would call these, like thermoses or something. Eiffel Tower, they got one of these 50th Eiffel Towers. Some light jackets. And a couple kid shirts over here. And 50th anniversary hat. You see it there? That's pretty cool. So yeah, if you still haven't gotten your 50th anniversary merch from Kings Island, this is where you want to go. Alright, we're over here at the Coney BBQ in the Coney Mall area of the park for one of our meals. I got the smoked sausage, these new french fries that they have. These look interesting. Kind of like slivers of potato or something. You also get a hush puppy with this. Of course, the drink, and I got their hot barbecue sauce. So I'm going to dive into this. I've never had the sausage here before. I thought I'd try something that I've never had. And we'll see how it is. Alright, just got done with my meal here at the Coney BBQ, and it was pretty good. It had some good flavors, so the sausage, the french fries were good. So was the hush puppy. It's not my favorite meal by any means in the park. There are a lot of other options I'd get before this, but it's a good option to have if you want something a little different. Like I said, the meal itself was not bad. It's just that I think there are better options in the park. The french fries were really good. They had a good seasoning on it. Kind of like an Old Bay type seasoning was on it. So, and I did have the barbecue sauce. They have like a spicy barbecue. They have like a normal barbecue, and then I think a mustard type based barbecue. So I actually enjoyed the meal. It was really good. Again, this is at the Coney BBQ in the Coney Mall section of Kings Island. Over towards the front of the park is the drop zone, or drop tower. I keep calling it drop zone. It used to be named that in the Paramount days, but it was not currently testing. It was testing earlier today. It was testing yesterday, but it's currently not testing. So there were some workers out here earlier this morning. Looked like they were doing something, but I haven't seen it run yet today. But that's good news though, because that means that this ride is going to be up and running real soon. I would imagine next week or two, if the crew is over here training. So No movement currently, but the good news is, like I said, it's been testing, and hopefully we'll have it up, you know, in the next week or so. I know a few of these. The other one at King's Dominion has not been operating as well. I'm curious if anybody that watches these videos knows if the King's Dominion ones are testing as well. So let me know in the comments down below if you've seen the King's Dominion tower test. For this meal, we're in the Brew House here at Kings Island, and I went with it's called the Big Dog. It's a hot dog. It's got sauerkraut on it, beer cheese, and I think it has onions in there too, it said, but it looks pretty good. We also got the chicken tenders over here. We got a cheeseburger, and all the meals here come with these potato barrels, which some people know them as tater tots. So I'm gonna dig into this and I'll let you know how it is. All right, just got done with the Big Dog here at the Brew House at Kings Island. It was pretty good. It had a lot of flavor to it. It had the sauerkraut, the beer cheese, stadium mustard on it. It was very flavorful. I would get it again. The only downside to it was kind of weird. They put carrots in with the sauerkraut, and that was just kind of weird to me. I'm not used to that, but overall, great meal here at the Brew House. Okay, over here in the candy shop right across from Enriques, they have a cool t-shirt, brand new. Look at this, Adventure Express. And it's got all kinds of stuff on it. Track closed, danger, gem mine, track 2 closed. Keep out. And remember that guy? Yeah. Adventure Express looks like it's gonna be sporting a new logo perhaps as well. So, and these are $25 for that shirt, so not too bad. Again, that's over here at the candy shop. See all the candy? Right here across from Enriques Cantina. Okay, for those of you that have never been to a coaster stock event and wonder what the ERT's like, well, here you go. This is our current wait for Diamondback right now. I mean, there is none. You can ride as many times as you want. This is what it's all about, folks. This is what makes Coaster Stock such a great event, is there are no lines. They really limit the tickets, so you're able to get a true ERT session. We are here at the Sweet Shop on International Street at Kings Island, and this section over here, they have special flavors of cotton candy. I mean, for example, we got blackberry right here. We got what do we got? Butterscotch. We got watermelon. Red velvet. But what grabbed our attention is this one here, funnel cake. I'm sorry, wait, where do we go now? Now I'm confused. Here we go. Stout beer flavored cotton candy. Yes, that's right, folks. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna try it, and I'll let you know how it is. Interesting. I've never heard of beer cotton candy before. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. So let's go give this a try. All right, I'm about to try this beer flavored cotton candy, and it smells like beer. Let's give it a try here. I don't know. I don't really, well, there is a slight hint of beer in there, but it's still sweet, very sweet, like cotton candy. But I really don't taste a lot of beer in there. Do you? No? Yeah, it doesn't really taste like beer, but you can smell a little bit of it in there, which is interesting, but it's not bad. I can't quite put, it doesn't taste like beer, but I can't quite put my finger on what it tastes like, but it's pretty good. Interesting. So once again, International Street, sweet spot, beer flavored cotton candy. Check it out. All right, just wanted to give a quick tour of our room here at Homewood Suites in Mason/Cincinnati, Ohio. But this is an overall view of the room. It's a mess right now. I apologize. I wasn't able to shoot the video until after we checked in. So I've been here a while. But this is all one big room. It's a fairly large room. You got a nice work area here. I've been doing some work on the computer, podcasts and YouTube videos, all that fun stuff. So over here, right behind that, we have a full kitchen. You got dishwasher, microwave, cabinets, sink. You even have a stove right here. You got a full refrigerator with a freezer and a refrigerator. Keep that beer cold. Lots of cool pictures on the wall. One of my personal favorites right here, featuring, looks like Diamondback at Kings Island. Another one we have is Windseeker. And this is some bridge in Cincinnati, I believe. I'm not sure. If you know, leave it down in the comments below. And then the Zephyr over here as well. So then you got the sleeping areas. Again, I apologize, it's a little bit of a mess right here. You got 2 queen beds, which are very comfortable. And you have a pull-out sofa right here as well, which has a little table and lamp over here. And the table here between the beds has an alarm clock with the USB plugs in it, and then a lamp and a phone. And you have an on-the-wall thermostat here. You can adjust the temperature in here. It is very comfortable. We actually have a ceiling fan right there above us. And here's the bathroom area. You got a separate sink and toilet and shower area here. And they do give you like soaps and shampoo, that stuff. A large closet, place to stick your luggage in that. And here's the toilet area, and you have a full shower. There's a nice towel rack up here as well. So that's the bathroom. That's pretty much our room. We got a third floor room. Here also your TV and stand here as well. We got a third floor room. It's kind of a parking lot view. You can see outside. And look back at our messy room. Looking this way. So yeah, that's our room here at the Homewood Suites by Hilton in Mason, Cincinnati, Ohio. Hope you enjoyed this little tour. And that's going to do it from Coaster Stock 2023 here at Kings Island. I just want to say what an awesome event. Don and the entire staff here at Kings Island put on such a great event every year, and I'd like to thank them for doing so. I mean, no other event comes close to this. I mean, just the hospitality, I mean, the friendly employees, great food, and most importantly, the camaraderie between coaster enthusiasts all gathering in one place and just enjoying each other's company and riding some great coasters. So that's it here from Coaster Stock. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I definitely want to try to get back here next year for the next Coaster Stock. But if you're thinking the same thing, you better be there online right when they go on sale, because these tickets do sell out within seconds. I mean, literally seconds, and I'm not kidding. So once again, that's it here from Coaster Stock. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.